Minor barf. Are they? Oh no, they're not waiting for me to press something now. Jeez. The fuck? The fuck? Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. Okay. Link 1. Link 2. Link 3. Okay. Okay. Ah. Jesus. It's fucking. Ah! I'm being attacked. Okay. Oh, all right. I like the soundtrack. This is neat. I like this. It's good. Hello, and welcome to another thingy. Let's get the pleasantries out of the way. This is Under the Waves, which I know precious little about. Precious little. I am, oh, I'm sorry, I got hit by a wave. Get it. Okay, anyway. So we are here to play Under the Waves, which I know very, very, very little about. I meant to start this stream like fucking 7 hours ago. But one thing led to another, and that did not happen. We're starting relatively late. Well, I'll be damned if I wasn't gonna get at least a small session in tonight. I really wanted to start this. So this is Under the Waves. This is a game that I wanted to check out last year. It was high on my radar. To be honest, I kind of forget what put it high on my radar, other than it looked like a... Ooh! Whoa, I was not ready for the music to drop like that! Holy shit! They've let that build for a bit! Damn! Ooh! Okay! Alright! Alright, music man! Calm down! The fucking bassist under the ocean is like, oh, let me... Now dig on this! Like, holy shit! Okay, bud. Damn, the bassist under the ocean gave me a jump scare. I wanted to check this out last year, but yeah, I actually, legitimately, I don't remember what drew me to it, other than, I think, after Subnautica, I have like a tiny fascination with undersea games. Although I know it's certainly not in Subnautica's vein at all, and I'm not expecting it to be that at all. I am not sitting here expecting something like that. Yeah, I was interested in it. Reviews said it was great, so I was like, okay, cool. So I'll come back to it, and I kind of had it on my wish list for a long time, and they threw it up on Plus this month, so we're doing it. This is one of those like deep PS Plus grabs that I'm like, man, that'd be cool if they did that one day, and hey, they did it. So there you go. Yeah, graphics. Really, I got an option. Turn that shit off. Wow, that makes such a difference right away. Holy shit. Are you sure that's just film grain? It's also changing the color palette. That's crazy. Eco mode. Low settings, reduced power consumption. That's interesting, but no thank you, no. Chromatic aberration, get that shit off! Get that shit off, especially in this game. This game's context. Letterboxing. Bro, I didn't even see. I didn't even. It's dark in my room right now, right? It's after midnight. I didn't even see that there was letterboxing on here. Holy shit. Dude, the fact that they let you turn it off is crazy. I can't remember the last time a game had letterboxing and let me turn it off. It's just in general, don't letterbox your video games. Don't do it. I hate it. I can't stand it. Let me see my whole screen. It does. You're not a fucking movie. Widescreen doesn't affect anything unless you actually have a widescreen monitor. And you put it in widescreen mode. That's the only reason. And even then, I don't think those have letterboxing. Anyway, whatever. Unstart. That's very interesting. I legitimately can't even tell what that's doing. Huh. Damn. I mean, I'll turn it off because I don't want to, but like, you know. Subtitles. Yes, crank that shit, please. Background? No, we're good without that. Red. Interesting. Oh, I wouldn't mind going green. Yeah, I didn't even know green would be there. Oh, it's only one of three. Yeah, I'd rather it be green. Radar size. I'll leave it in the middle for now. You know, just nice and centered. Interaction. Match interaction. Match. Turn interaction. Never. Lock camera. Vibrations. Yeah, obviously. Okay. Everything's all set there. I was gonna do a slight more preamble first. Let's address the elephant in the room as quickly as we can and then throw it under the bus and never mention it again. This game, to my understanding, is it is I don't know if it's the first, to be brutally honest with you. But it is a game under the Q Spotlight initiative, which is Quantic Dream's publishing arm rather than just developing. If you're not familiar with the name Quantic Dream, you probably haven't seen everything on this channel. Who would? That would be go check out the Suffercast if you're curious. That would be David Cage's development studio, which apparently has a publishing arm now. I don't know if they've published other games. Actually, wait. I think they might have published Call of the Sea. Is it called Call of the Sea? It might be. Q Spotlight. Publishing. Yeah, third-party publishing label. Yeah. Oh boy, this is yeah. Yeah. So this is David Cage's fucking publishing arm. I'm gonna assume, to be honest, that it's not primarily David making those decisions. In fact, I'm gonna assume it's other people at the studio. But Quantic Dream is David Cage's studio. And David Cage is a horrible, horrible bad man. Not Call of the Sea. Sea of Solitude is the game I was thinking of. So only 4 games under this label is Sea of Solitude, Dustborn. I've heard of that, but I don't think I'm super familiar with it. I might have seen this before, though. Yeah, this is definitely in that wheelhouse. Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior. I have never fucking heard of this. Is this out? Is this something oncoming? Wishlist the game. Is it out? Steam. Let me see. I'm actually kind of curious. It's been out since February. There you go. Never seen this. Never seen this. Never heard of it. No. David Cage is a very bad man. That says that all the women in his games are whores, and he doesn't make games for fags. That's a real quote from the court case where he, sexually harassed and, did all that crazy, creepy shit to a bunch of women over the course of his entire career, / the production of Indigo Prophecy, Heavy Rain, Omicron the Nomad Soul, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. He's a very, very very bad man, and no one should ever take him seriously ever again. And yeah, we should let him burn in hell and rot. And I don't say that for many people, but yeah, he's a very bad man, and we should put him in a deep hole where no one will ever see him again. Um, I'm going to assume that because I haven't heard from him in a while. Like Detroit came out a long time ago at this point. They've been working on that Star Wars Eclipse game that's never coming out. And I just kind of assume that I just kind of assume that he's fucking, he's been bio-obliterated, like he's just not around, um I hope he's not, because that would not be good for anybody if he was still around. But yeah, he's a very bad man, and no one should take him seriously, and we should all just fucking put him in a box and forget about him. We're not going to talk about him ever again over the course of the stream now because, yeah, I'm going to assume his hands were never directly on this. And in fact, the most recent thing I can see on his wiki article is just quotes from 2018. So I kind of have to assume he's been fucking bio-obliterated and he's just off in a pit somewhere, which is great. Everybody wins that way. Anyway, we have no further use to talk about David Cage at this point. I barely wanted to talk about him to begin with, to be fucking honest with you. But it felt like it needed to be said at least once. But he's a very bad man, and we should never give him any space to breathe. All right. Now that we've gotten a very dark and depressing subject out of the way, let's never speak of him again. And go under the waves. Sticker for you. Kind of neat. Sea Squadrons. Interesting. Yeah, so the plan is to do this whole game. It doesn't seem super long from what I was reading. It seems like it is a very, story-driven thing. There are 3 types of people: the living, the dead, and those who are at sea. That's an interesting quote. Parallel Studio. Now I know... I was not expecting voice acting that fast. Now I know it might seem a little silly to say about a game called Under the Waves, but I'm going to say it at the risk of sounding perhaps a little silly. The water in this game looks pretty good.
12, come in. You there, Stan?
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Ah, there he is.
Why, if I'd known the big man himself was running my orientation, I'd have put a tie on.
Ah, there's gratitude for you. The finest in unitrench deep-sea fashion, and he talks about dressing up.
How you doing, old man?
Hey, he has a face.
Old indeed, but fine.
You can see our character.
Back.
I assume it's our character.
Yeah, well, you're probably the only one. Let's just get this suit calibrated, okay? Drowning on my first day would be embarrassing.
I mean, the headlines alone. Oxygen and seals were signed off by the prep team.
Well, great. My compliments to the tailor.
Not just any suit, Dad. Packed to the gills with cutting-edge technology.
Uh-huh. Just means there's more that can go wrong.
Forget about it, you'll be fine. All right, last thing, helmet and mic check.
Check, check. This thing on.
That'll do it. So how about it, lad? Ready to head back into the blue?
Back.
You have no idea.
Honestly, in a weird way, that's accurate. Am I ready to head back into the blue after Subnautica?
Nice.
Maybe. He sounds like he's ready to go because he's depressed or something. And you know what? Fucking relate.
Extend the seals.
I also want to die right now. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Anyway. Is that a little too real?
Alright. The mini-sub should be all set
It's
up by
fine.
now. Should be a big door right in front of you. Head through there. That's the garage bunker.
Easy as falling off a log. Well, hello there, lads.
I wouldn't call that easy.
It's been a while.
I would just say that it's, you know... it's... Would you call a task that's... Would you call an action that's explicitly a failure easy? In a sense, I suppose you could call it easy, but... I don't know. Failing a task... I don't know. Giving me some KOTOR Manan vibes, but I guess that's kind of just undersea lab vibes.
Heading in.
So are we sci-fi? Are we modern day? Are we... I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Hard to tell when we're just underwater. He's got a very heavy walk, which, you know, fair enough, given the circumstances. But I just like that animation. It's really chunky in a way it should be. So to my understanding, this is a very story-heavy game, but I don't actually know the degree of mechanics to story ratio we're talking about. I don't know if we're talking like, what was that game I played a few months ago? Still Wakes the Deep. Man, that shit ruled, by the way. That game was great. I should put that as a full playthrough playlist, even though it's just a single stream. And it's a oneer, you know? But, like, as far as, like, I don't know, if it's not in a playlist, no one will ever see it. No one's gonna look through the fucking channel archives, so I should probably do that.
Looks like a lift.
While I was looking through some of the old channel stuff, I realized I did a full playthrough of Doom Eternal.
Where's all this coming
I
from?
was like, oh yeah, really? I totally forgot. Metal +1. Are there crafting resources in this? No, it's kind of interesting. It shrinks. Stanley Murray. Personal information continued. Message from Unitrench HR to Timothy Graham. Your recent request has been approved. I don't know why I auto-Britished there. I auto-Britished. I auto-Britished. Although I'm still not sure where this has come from. This guy, Stan Murray, is now under your supervision as an offshore operator. Have fun. Craboids. Real quick, because I'm kind of curious. Turn all that shit back on, just for a second. I want to see how much rougher. Oh no, wait, it's not here. It's display. Yeah, here we go. Our graphics. Film grain, reverberation. Let's see all this shit real quick. So that is the game's intended look. I hate it. I can't stand it. Thank you. Just let me see the goddamn image. I can't stand chromatic aberration. In certain contexts, it's okay. But man, I would have preferred... Like, Persona 5 Tactica did use it pretty well. I thought that was a pretty good use of it. But admittedly, I never would have found that out normally because I would have just turned it off if they let me. I do think they used it in a neat way, though. But at the same time, I would have rather just seen the edge of it. You know, I hate it. All right.
It's darker in here than it is out there.
Isn't that how the water works?
That's not right. Looks like something tripped up the fuses. Been a while since anyone's
Oh
been
no, it was
down
darker
there.
in here than out there. I thought he meant that
On
was
the other
worse.
line.
Darker out there than in
There,
there.
lad. You're going to need to power up the place manually, so head on through to the generator room.
Fairly sure I didn't tick engineer on my application form.
lucky for you, Unitrench had the lowest common denominator in mind when designing our facilities. There's a couple of Jennies in here with big old startup levers. Find, pull, voila. Instant power.
Whatever. But if this goes wrong, I'm not paying for it.
Wait. Where's the lever? Oh, I guess it actually is these ones. Alright. But damn, that's bright. Oh, wait, that was the... Oh, that was the switch. Not just a switch, it was the switch.
Okay.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
We have power.
Oh, the L1's like a little zoom in. Resource collection. I wonder what it says. Do we like upgrade our little sub later? I wonder. I have no idea what kind of structure this game takes place or takes. I assume it's fairly linear.
Systems in these parts. The garage itself is another part of the facility. See that door beneath the fans?
Plastic.
I'm gonna have to swim to it.
Plastics are one of the deadliest signs of our passage. Whether it's turtles getting stuck in can holder rings or seals choking to death on bottle tops, every piece of this stuff is a potential killer. It's thought that somewhere between 75 and 200 million tons of plastic is out there in the ocean. Emma said it's almost 25,000 billion microplastic particles. I don't even know that. No, I didn't even know numbers that big existed. Can't even imagine the damage that much plastic is doing to the seas. Oh, we actually have stuff to read already. Logbook instructions. Congratulations, employee. As an offshore maintenance operative, I'm like fading in and out of British. You're an essential part of the Unitrench family. Your well-being is our priority. Doubt. Through extensive background research, or not background, we found keeping a record on life helps maintain a steady emotional baseline. Oh Jesus, my fucking necklace got stuck to my neck. Live better and live better and work better. Please find attached a Unitrench notepad TM with 2 Ds. Interesting. For your daily logs. Remember, the more personal the entry, the stronger your mental fortitude. Yeah, I could tell you from some recent experience that keeping a daily journal, I think for the first 3 months it can be really helpful, but once you cross that 90-day mark, you might go a little fucking crazy, and they will stop becoming quite as helpful to your mental state as you might hope.
You're going to have to swim to it.
How much air does this suit have again?
They pause the dialogue while you're in here. They don't pause it mid-line, but after each line they stop it.
Enough. Look, if you get stuck, we'll send a drone after you. They've picked up worse.
Why, hello there. Okay, that looks futuristic, but also water tech eludes me.
All right.
Oh? Okay, we're swimming.
Remember, you can adjust your depth as well as your direction.
By swimming?
Hard, so don't worry about any holes in it. Believe me, the Pentelnecks put it through more stress than you ever will.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Okay, another door.
Hang on there a moment. Time for what the boys in HR call a learning opportunity.
If you're sure.
Sounds like a bad thing. I thought there might have been something else in there.
Careful with this.
A congregation of plastic waste floating on the surface. Plastic waste garbage patch. The ones around here are relatively small, but Emma told me one in the North Atlantic that stretches for hundreds of kilometers. There's one in the told me of one in the North Atlantic that stretches for hundreds of kilometers. Hundreds, hard to fathom. Matter of fact, she joined a huge protest last year against just this kind of pollution, alongside NGOs like Surfrider, big conference of oil execs. Unitrench was there, of course they were. They ended up sending in their private security to clear out the protesters. Okay. That don't sound good.
Have a look over there.
Oh, yeah. Oxygen sticks.
2 steps ahead, as usual. I forgot they integrated them into the training.
Pretty impressive stuff, Tim. In-suit oxygen resupply.
Really?
I have no idea how much of a headache those things were to get working.
In-suit oxygen supply. Ooh!
Don't go leaving that empty case just lying around, though. Unitrench
Oh,
are
yeah?
committed to a minimum impact operation. Also, you never know, might come in handy.
Well, where's the case? Can I pick it back up? He said it in a way that made me assume I did not automatically pick it up. Otherwise, why would he say it like that? But maybe I automatically picked it up. I don't know. I'm not seeing it, unless I swatted it away. Oh, here.
Not letting this go to waste. Nope. Not on these flippers.
Upsies. Wow, that oxygen drains quick. Just noticed that.
Job's a good one. Head on through to the garage.
Getting a little claustrophobic in here.
Wait, are you telling me they haven't put the wallpaper up? Oh, Stan, it's lovely. Clouds.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off.
Birds.
I didn't!
Very funny.
Unlock moon. Learn how to moon. That might be a little difficult inside this suit, to be honest. Like, it might be tricky. Oh, man. This kitty is such a good boy. Isn't he? Yes, he is, isn't he? Isn't he? Thank you. Oh, such a good boy. I will say, I'll say out loud, there are human
There
beings
she
playing.
is, the
God damn it.
Pride of the Unitrench fleet.
Really?
No, she's a piece of
Ooh.
junk, but good enough for the likes of you.
Really helps the crushing anxiety, old man.
I'm joking. She's a solid piece of kit. Now you're a fully qualified Unitrench service diver, we spared no expense. Well, we thought she might come in handy. You'll have to decouple those clamps first, obviously. A couple of buttons on each side there. You know the drill.
So the sub is the moon. Interesting. Yeah, there are real human beings playing Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster right now, and I just want you to understand, I hate all of them. I don't hate all of them, I'm just very envious of them because they get to play it today, as opposed to me, who has to wait till fucking November. Because I can't afford to double dip. But anyway. Offshore Maintenance Operative Class 3. History, previous role, Harbor Diver Class 2, Short Haven Maintenance Facility. By signing the attached documentation, the above named agrees to perform any and all tasks as mandated by the assigned Unitrench supervisor by any member of the Unitrench Offshore Advisory Board. The above named wages any and all rights to enter into legal proceedings against the company on the basis of workload, working hours, pre-existing medical conditions encountered during the period of employment, injury, death, industrial negligence, or termination. The company reserves the right to alter the rate and method of remuneration within a period notice of 1 hour. Should the above named fail to adhere to these conditions, the company reserves the right to terminate the employment of the above named without notice and to engage in any and all relevant legal actions as deemed pursuant of the circumstances of the nature of the above named failure to comply. Any discussion with other personnel or external parties related to the adjacent to the forming of a labor union or collective bargaining will also lead to termination without a notice. God. Unitrench in the news today, as it turns out, a man who had his wife crushed by a fucking a failed sub accident cannot in fact sue the company, as he once got a free trial for Unitrench Plus for 2 days. That was so insane.
First lock release. Looks like she's all fueled up. You were a diver once upon a time. Was that here or?
Oh no, this is the training ground for kiddies. I used to work in the real deep, way down at the original site. Count yourself lucky we don't need you down there, lad. Ooh. I mean it. Whew. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I'm going to assume being in the sub it makes us clear. I'm not having to worry about that shit. There's like a star icon over there. Now. The radar being what it is makes me wonder how big these zones are.
Just like in training. Primary motor on. Check flaps and rudder. Spinning up rotors.
Impressive.
Not just a pretty face.
Think of it like swimming, but faster. And with a higher insurance premium if you smack yourself into something.
Great.
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Well, all right. Door should have unlocked. Off you go.
All right. We are officially subbing. That is not where I expected the camera to be. Back up. Interesting, okay.
Doors working as intended, I see.
Okay, now we have a little more control. Man, I did not expect the camera to be framed like this.
I was kind of expecting a big reveal there, Tim.
It's
great,
all about timing, dear boy.
Ah.
Thank
you. Oh.
Down here.
Now let's get
That's
you out
more
of
what
this
I was
cave.
expecting.
We'll see about getting you to your new home.
Yeah, I kind of. Well, to be honest, though, in keeping with the third person, having this camera angle is actually really interesting. I don't know if it's practical, but you can see everything. I don't know. I kind of dig this. This is neat. It's a little. It might take some getting used to, but I don't know. In the spirit of not going full first person, feeling like this is I feel like this is a little dry. That's not a joke. I swear to God. I feel like this camera angle's a little sterile, and this is a little expected.
There
but this is kind of neat.
Told you it was about the timing. She can be a beauty, that's for sure. All right, quite enough of that. Off you go. You need to reach the life module. That's the tub you'll be calling home for the next few weeks. You can use the sonar system to highlight your position. Should make getting lost a little harder.
I see it. Heading there now.
I feel like the purpose of this camera angle is so that you could still see the animation on the lips if you want. Like you can see his face animating. I feel like that's the main purpose of it. Yeah, I don't know how practical this is to like play the whole game like this, but I think it's really neat, like having a camera angle like that. Man, there's a lot of symbols on that radar already. Goddamn. Yeah. Back onto the sea. It's no Subnautica, but it'll do. I hope it'll do. I don't know enough about the game's flow to know, really.
Tim will go ballistic if I don't focus on the objective.
Oh yeah, get in there. Get fucked up.
Not good.
I can't tell if I'm actually doing damage to it or not by doing this stupid shit. Yeah, I think the most likely reality is that we'll be bouncing between these camera angles pretty frequently. At the same time, I do feel like this kind of, I don't know, deflates the tension a little too much, you know? Like there's kind of something important to the vibe of being in the cockpit, you know? This is really neat. This is a cool camera angle. I will say, I kind of wish if I pressed it again, it would flip to this kind of camera angle, but like from the reverse side, you know, like flip it, like on his left side. That'd be neat. Yeah, this is certainly a lot more open than I was expecting. I guess if you're doing ocean environments, you kind of need to go with something somewhat open-ish, or else it's just not gonna feel like an ocean environment. Hydrogen bunker. What happens if I got it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, turtles, but I need to know. What happens if I hit a turtle dead on? Damn, I missed. Oh, is it not possible? No, I'm sorry, turtle. We must know what level of collision we're dealing with. Oh, they kind of like flip. They kind of quickly flap out of the way. Yeah, they very quickly speed up. Fair enough. Okay. Not a fish murder game. Not that I wanted it to be, I just needed to know how it reacted. Okay. Oh, I want to go down.
I should get back to the task at hand.
Okay. Clearly, that's not a thing right now. Got it. What's that big...
God damn it.
It's fine. What's that big, there's like an exclamation point. Oh, the life module. That is our current objective. Got it. I would say the primary drawback of this camera angle is just that you don't have any form of camera control anymore, you know? The right stick is useless. I will admit an early sensation of I'm not sure I'm vibing with the way the sub controls. I'm not sure if it's hitting right. which is not great for a game that will presumably be entirely me using the sub. It's just an early observation that may change, but right out the gate, it's not really feeling super great. It's not feeling bad, it's just not really hitting either. It's hard to go... No, we're not going to compare it to Subnautica. I'm not going to do that. Just...
Looks like a lighthouse.
I don't know.
On the
We'll
bottom
see.
of the ocean floor.
Hoping the handling improves or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a different sub. I feel like that's probably not going to happen. That's probably the most unlikely one. Why, hello there.
Got to focus on my objective.
But I want out. I
Right,
can't.
See the docking bay there? One will fit snug as a bug. Procedure can be a bit fiddly though, so just take it slow.
Pay no mind to the drone there. It's assigned to the area. Odd jobs and so on. But, try not to run into it.
We docking on top or? Okay.
Docking complete.
I'm guessing this is our home base,
Roger that.
hence the name. Down. Is it not down? Oh, there we go. Shit, wait, what direction is the entrance? Oh, gotcha.
I'm in the airlock.
Excellent. Get that suit off and call me on the radio when you're inside.
Just gonna sit for a second. It's this is all.
Hey, take your time. Been a big day.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
No worries. See you inside.
All right.
Okay. This is not as bad as I expected. It's actually okay. Cozy.
Turn the lights on.
Does is this right? Hey, Tim.
Finally. Okay, now the fun part. Press that button over there on the panel.
Is that the light switch?
You'll see.
Turn on Mercury. I'm sorry, is that a silly little robot with a
New
mustache?
user identified. Stanley Moray.
That is a
level
silly
3
little robot with a mustache.
Welcome aboard.
Stan, meet Mercury, the newest addition to the Unitrench family.
Ah, a talking computer.
Merc's a glorified calculator, but he'll help with the admin and the like.
Just don't expect any debates on the meaning of existence or anything.
Pretty swish.
You're worth it, Stan. Only the best for Unitrench employees.
Why do I think you're joking?
I'm offended, lad. Anyway, now you two are acquainted, you should have access to all the rooms.
Give him a
All
silly little
rooms now
mustache.
unlocked.
I'll give you a moment to familiarize yourself with all the luxurious facilities at your beck and call.
Okay.
You're welcome, by the way. Let's start with the storage room. Make sure your stuff arrived in one piece.
Is this the storage room, or? Because it looks like a kitchen to me.
Yeah. Yeah, this'll do nicely.
Had live action up there, damn.
Weather off the coast continues to be unseasonably calm. Great news for the local sailing regatta set to start tomorrow morning.
Damn, there was a quick second there where I was going to commend it for being synced live action footage, and then it was not.
Camera around is... It's gonna take some time getting used to.
Damn, bro. This shit's gonna hurt, huh? I just finished Disco Elysium again. There was a particular line towards the end that hit like a truck.
Damn thing's frozen shut.
It's probably not a good idea to say what line it is. Yeah, what the hell. No one's looking at this anyway. The line was,
Come on.
why would they do that?
How'd they get this down here? Nothing but bad news these days. Bigger than the one back home.
I don't understand what he's
How'd they get this down
saying. Telly addict. Watch all optional television programs that the trophy I just got.
They blocked
It
the
was
movie
just white
channels.
static. It was all white static. I don't understand.
Nothing but
Were
bad
they not
news these days.
all supposed to be that? I don't know. Anyways, the line was it was during the tribunal sequence. I think the line is, "She would have loved me again, but I kept
This looks like the
calling,
storage room.
and now she's gone."
All right.
Something like that. It's like, oh, fuck. Anyway,
Ah, hey. Camera. Last guy must have left it behind.
sure everybody can relate to that. No, probably not. Anyway. Picture of a leatherback turtle, picture of an octopus, picture of a blue shark, orca, humpback whale, blue whale, seal, whale shark, and basking shark. Wait, so this is the storage room? So,
Is this thing on? Huh. Crafting table. Had a whole training module on this thing.
oh yeah?
Raw materials go in. Useful stuff comes out. Very fancy. Deactivated. Think everything made it down okay? Thank God. If something had happened to these... Well,
I don't think this
Should
game
hang them
is
up at some
super
point.
long, but I do think it's quite a bit
Without
more lengthy than something like Still Life
drilling
can
any
be.
holes.
Damn, I kind of can't believe this controller is still at 1 bar. Kind of thought I would have ticked up by now, but oh well.
Is this thing on?
Assuming you've no complaints, the rest of the day's your own. Make yourself at home, get some rest. Tomorrow we get to work. Nighty-night.
Not Tim.
Hello, user Stanley Moray.
I should probably check in. With Emma.
I suppose you should. Free time. How free is your time? Stanley Moray in the underwater Stanley Parable.
Not bad, considering what I went through.
To make a face. Oh, he's getting in there. Oh, this is very adjustable. Holy shit. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. That's the fucking one. Like he's having a fucking brain tumor. Okay, the right stick also does weird shit. Is it in conjunction? Can I put the? Oh no! They've given me too much power. Why would they let us do this? He looks like a... This is not okay. He looks like someone. He looks like a cartoon character that just got. It looks like after you punched Popeye. He's not supposed to do that. The human eye is not supposed to do that. When they're not given any more cookies. Why would they do this? This is too much power to have over a character model. I'm gonna fucking pass out. I don't... What is happening? Look at his fucking eyebrow. It's gonna be fucking 15 hours of this. Oh my god. Why would they do this? I was looking at his face a few times and just going... I was looking at his face a few times. I gotta stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. I was looking at his fucking face every now and then, like, man, his model's kind of interesting. He's very, like, you know, he's both not expressive and also very expressive. And I think I just figured out why. Because they wanted that to work.
Seems kind of redundant, given, you know, bottom of the ocean and all.
I don't think I can take his animating face seriously ever again. I'm sorry.
Good job I'm alone. Oh. Yeah.
Holy shit, I was not ready for...
Oh, hey, a computer. They'd push the boat out. Tim said I can call Emma from here.
Holy fuck. I can't stop thinking about his face like that. Holy shit. I was so not ready for anything like that in this game. I don't think I've seen a character model be that manipulative, that malleable in a long time.
Classics here. Not my normal kind of read, but hey, I'm happy to change.
Sit in a chair and be sad. Dude, I should be able to manipulate I should be able to manipulate Arthur Morgan's face to that degree. I'm fucking losing it just thinking about being able to... You know what it fucking looked like, to be honest? It looked like fucking Gmod animation. That's what it looked like. It looked like fucking skibbity toilet bullshit.
Tempting, but no.
Ah! Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking pass out.
Tempting, but no.
I'm cleaning my ears, by the way, so if I sound a little weird right now, that's probably why. Ah, that was incredible. He's not gonna log in, I guess.
complicated than a telephone, but I think we're good to go.
Hi, this is Emma. I'm not here at the moment, obviously, so do the thing after
Holy
the thing.
shit.
Lost. Hi, Emma. It's Stan. I mean, it's me. Hi.
Oh
I
my
made it down
god.
okay.
I'm still losing it.
I know I didn't. What we said before I left. You said you needed space, right?
Oh.
I needed space, so.
Oh
so yeah,
no.
This is space.
Oh, you did. That's why you did
Tim
this.
set me up with a phone. Obviously, it's the number I gave you. He said the line should be fixed by now, but yeah, it's Unitrench, so who knows? I miss us. I miss.
Oh, this is gonna kill me,
You know
isn't
what?
it?
I'm gonna let you go. Call me. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna kill me, isn't it?
You should get to bed.
Oh. Oh, sorry, I actually had to use my fucking inhaler. That was bad. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. Never let me have that much control over a character model's face ever again. It's too much power.
Who is this for? I'm the only one down here, and they already bagged me.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? What does it say? It says the Blue Energy Company where nobody can bother you. The sea. Yeah. Why would you need to advertise a sea adventure to this man who is already under the sea? Oh. Oh man. That was fucking incredible, dude. Okay, fine. We'll just end it there. No. The temptation is too strong.
Big day tomorrow.
Oh, that was incredible.
Let's get some shut-eye.
Come here, bud. Come sit on my lap. Oh, he's a good kitty. He's a good kitty.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Where am I?
You're having a fucking dream, dork. On a fucking road?
What is this?
Oh. Wow.
This isn't right. This isn't.
I love that they're using the distorted angle to provide to display anxiety.
Why is this here? Where did this come from? What's that?
Oh, he's a sweet kitty. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Thank you for so many kisses. Oh. There you go, bud. How did both of these pillows get over to this side of the couch? That's weird. He is a sweet kitty. Okay, toss that over there. Thank you, bud. Okay. Yeah, bud. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's a good boy.
Another one. But this isn't. Looks like it was driven. This is.
For the record, I don't know what genre this ultimately lies in, like if we're sci-fi or not. Like, I don't know if we're dealing with monsters or what, but like, yeah, I assume it's mainly trauma is the villain. What the fuck did you do, pal? What the fuck did you do with that street? Day 1, immersion. Complete Stan's first day underwater. Day 2.
What was that? First day down here, bad dreams already.
Just peeking at the trophy lists. It's actually quite an interesting list here.
I wonder if this thing had any games.
Oh look, Flappy Birds! How long does it take to log in?
Thank you very much for that, Tim.
Ugh.
Those cars. What is wrong with you? Why can't you just let it go?
What did you do? Did you, like, cause a crash or something?
This'll come in handy. Should anything untoward happen?
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. on Tuesday.
Oh, it's way too fucking early. Go back to bed.
March. I hope you have a
Not
productive
that time
day.
matters under here. Under these waves.
Is there any coffee on this wreck?
Checking. Yes, 10 kilograms of Happy Morning instant coffee.
That's a lot.
remaining.
Great. Is this thing on? Should unpack at least. Must cost a fortune to get all this stuff down. I'll have to contact these guys when I go back up. Consider joining.
I know I recognize this logo. Surfrider. I'm pretty sure Emma joined a few years back. As far as I remember, it was started by a group of surfers. That tracks. If you're going to surf, just make sure your playground is clean at least. Apparently a whole group got together and decided to actually do something about the state of things. They started taking legal action against companies looking to develop and destroy coastal regions on that and they won. Interesting. A fun few years later, and there are chapters all over the world up here even, a worthwhile cause if I've ever seen. There was just here in the module. Must have left by the previous document. It's definitely made for underwater photography. Me and Emma, we used to love taking photos. So did Pearl. Pearl? Daughter? See you, Dad?
Hello, user Stanley Moray.
Get some coffee in your Stanley.
Alright. Let's see what you can do.
Doing thing.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty detailed. Area seems well mapped. Sounds like Tim's calling.
Time to leave him on red.
Emma'd love this.
For your safety and privacy, all conversations are recorded.
How is that safety and privacy?
Morning, Tim.
There he is.
This is the opposite of
First
privacy.
night.
It was, it was good. Yeah. If the whole giant oil conglomerate thing doesn't work out, Unitrench has a bright future in mattresses.
Only the best for our chosen few. Now, ready to start the day?
Raring.
Right then. Head on over to the job board to your right there.
Job
List of the
board.
daily tasks each morning.
Oh yeah?
Simple as that.
Interesting. Simple as that.
See you out there.
And where would they be? Where's this job board? Ooh, interesting. Get routine missions. A decent number of it's a decent number of recipes. Decorations. God, I can't deal with it. Let me get that face just right again. That the way his fucking beard slides up. What fucking meme is that? That's what happens when you punch Popeye in the nose. Like it's good. It's great. Jesus. Seriously, where's this job board? Oh, tasks terminal. Why would you make me leave the thing if it was on the same computer?
It seems easy enough, relatively speaking.
Algae cleanup, harvest 15 algae, and locate the leak, a small leak. Gotcha. Oh.
You never get used to the plunge. Mike seems to be working.
Was it not?
Salt water's the toughest testbed in nature. Everything breaks down here. It's just a question of time.
Well,
Where's the
there's
sub?
the view at least.
Said you wanted to get away. Nowhere more way than this.
There it is.
It's so serene. I could lose myself in that blue.
Wonderful. Just keep your head on. You get lost.
Alright. We are in fact under these waves. Ugh, sorry, my throat is rough after that laughing fit. Could not believe that shit. Anyway. Okay. Interesting. This is a decently big map. Maybe big is the wrong way to put it, but this is the whole game map, right? For a relatively small game, you know, that's pretty neat. I gotta say though, like, yeah, you look at the collectible stuff on the side, like those are small numbers, you know? So like, I don't know.
Let's go.
I can get out whenever I want now. Interesting. I don't necessarily want to do that though. I guess I'm gonna be honest. Very soon we're gonna find out a very big deciding factor on whether or not this game's gonna grab me or not, and that's if I have to get out of the sub every time I want to pick up a thing. That could kill it.
Once was a ship that the name of the ship was the Billion.
Sea Shanty. I got a trophy for that.
They bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take a leave and go. Jump into it. Captain Cold, all hands and saw. We'll take that whale in tow.
This is neat. This is fun.
Come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Oh, the boat that hit the water, the whales still come. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dug down low.
He's going for it.
Come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was made. Captain's mind was not of greed.
Even getting out of here and stuff.
The whaleman's creek, she took the ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar.
I kind of want him to stop though. I'm kind of. It's fun, but I'm kind of over it. I just need a little silence. Okay, there we go.
Good. An invasive string of algae is taking root. You need to weed them out.
Always fancied myself a horticulturist.
I didn't.
Time to flex those green fingers, then.
Can't swim in here. Yeah, no, okay, you can't swim in there. So I guess it's, what, up top? Not? In here? No. This thing? Little valve up here? I had one of those moments the other day, and I haven't had many of these moments with this specific device for the record, but I had one of those moments the other day where I was like, man, a Steam Deck would be cool, wouldn't it? And then I remembered, I'm broke. And then I got sad. But it was a nice little moment. Oh! The fucking robot just fucking gives him a concussion. Oh! Oh my god, the drone! It broke his neck, it just rammed into him! Oh my god, it was his first day! I can walk around up here. But this is one of those moments like, yeah, Steam Deck would be cool. That costs money. Oh, that's right. Never mind that, I guess. That was a bit of a moment. Like instant realization of I'd get a lot of use out of that, wouldn't I? Oh yeah, I can't. Really do it. And it's one of those things where like I was doing research too. Like I was like, oh, what do they got? There, I gotta tell you, there was an ad on Facebook Marketplace because I saw a video that was like, you can get fucking Steam Decks for cheap on like, you know, fucking eBay and Marketplace or whatever. Like you can find some shit if you look around. I was like, okay, I'll look. And I saw Steam Deck. It was the fucking
solid and useful.
The like $500 gigabyte fucking. The Steam Deck OLED, the new one, with all the extra RAM and shit, and the better screen. And it was on sale, case included, plus the charger, for $200 on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, oh, what? Word? No way! It had been posted like 14 hours prior. And before you go race to get it, I will warn you that I was looking at it, and I will be real. I was seriously considering
Hey.
$200.
Haven't checked the sonar in a while.
Like what? Really? Okay. Hey, I was kind of sitting there like, damn. I might
Fresh air.
dig into an emergency reserve and pay myself back soon for $200. That's too good to be true. Like fucking, that's a I don't fucking care. Figure that shit out kind of price. You know? Make that shit work at all costs. And I looked at it, and it's like, okay. The listing said something like, fucking, no delivery. Or sorry, no, not no delivery. No pickup, only delivery. Which is instantly like that's weird. Who does that? Who would rather not someone come to their house so that they could just fucking exchange it? Or like somewhere nearby their house. Like every marketplace thing I ever did, like I sold a bunch of stuff on a bunch of games on Marketplace. You know, I sold my old Marvel movie collection, like my Blu-ray collection when I upgraded the 4K sets. Right, I sold all those discs to. Well, I thought it would be one case at a time, like people just wanting different shit, but it's just one guy that took the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, shit, man. Admittedly, I let it go for less than I should have, but I was kind of like, man, that's $300. Like altogether, right? Like I put a lot of them in at like 20 or so, you know. I kind of undersold it, so probably should not have done that. But either way, I did, and data corrupted. Wait, is this actually the same facility? Actually, don't know. This isn't the same facility. There's no way. This is not the main hub. This is a different thing. It must be, right?
At last.
Never mind. This is actually home. Okay, well, I wasted that. But yeah, so I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh, it seems fucking fishy. Who would rather not just go to somewhere nearby and then just wait? You know, like that's already sus as hell. But then I looked at their fucking page, because the fucking location thing on Facebook said, like, fucking, not quite near Toronto, but, like, ish, you know? But their fucking regular Facebook page, you can see their profile, right? Said, like, fucking lives up in Ohio or something? I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. Hold up. This shit ain't real. That's not a real listing. And in fairness, maybe I should have messaged it just to see. I probably could have asked, like, hey, send me a picture of you holding the damn thing. You know? Like, I need to see that to know that this isn't full of shit kind of thing. But, yeah. I thought it was sus as hell, so I didn't go for it. In hindsight, probably should have at least checked to see if the sus went up or down, you know, like messaged it. But whatever. It's fine. I say as I mentally note to go see if that listing is still there later, just to see. It's probably not. If it is real, someone either already got scammed, or fucking, I don't know. So how do I get the algae? Oh, it tells you where crafting blueprints are. Interesting. But does that even help me? Because I can't see the radar. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gotcha. Is the sub damaged? Is that what that fucking radar thing that shows some of the icons not lit up is? Like, did I hurt the sub when I bashed into some of those things earlier? I don't know.
Wait, do I have the keys? Ah, yes, I do. Okay, good.
The keys for what? Just getting out?
You don't belong in here.
Oh yeah, scoop this shit up. Why, hello there, crafting blueprints.
Peeking and Trench just sprinkle these around the ocean.
Yeah. Oxygen upgrade. Increases oxygen tank capacity. Ooh! Well, that's good. That music is fucking ominous. As the fucking Leviathan class entity detected. What? Oh no!
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her. When she dived down low, huh, soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was free. The captain's
Yeah, it
mind was
looks like
not of greed.
getting
He
out is the only way to
belonged
pick shit up,
whaleman's
which is
creed.
not
Strict
ideal
ship
for
good
how
though.
cumbersome it is to get out, but I guess it's not the
May
worst thing in the
Wellerman
world.
come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Why, hello there. Ooh!
Reminds me of my old Blue Ridge.
Find a collectible from a wreck.
There's a plane down there. Too small to be international. Probably a hobby plane that got lost.
Does that guitar, like, can I use that back at base? Because that'd be really neat.
Small, two-seater. Never made it home.
Is it redundant or, like, silly to say it didn't make it home? Like, yeah, I think we got that. You know? The biogenerator. Oh, like replenish your oxygen kind of thing. Okay. Sticka. Trying to be precise, but it's more precise than I could think.
There once was a ship that put to the sea. The name of the ship was a balloon. When it blew up,
I actually really like that he's not singing it, like he's not singing his heart out. He's like kind of like he's mumbling. He's like embarrassed, you know. He's like, oh, I can't let anybody hear me humming, so I'm just gonna kind of do it just a little low key, you know, just get in there a little. Not gonna put my whole. I'm not finishing that sentence. This is not how I expected photo mode to work. Wow.
The whales still go, all hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low.
Beautiful animals, these sleek, elegant. I really wish you would stop when I'm fucking doing this. There's not much. I'm doing. My yawning is uncontrollable. Not boredom, it's just late. It's 2 a.m. Not that there's much to be scared of. Despite what some blockbusters have you believe, there's only around 10 incidents on record of these guys biting anybody. However, thankfully, they're not endangered either. Though they're not exactly thriving, meat fishing, especially for their fins, is pretty damn popular.
One less bottle in the sea.
This is another crafting recipe?
Hope they're still
No, it's a sticker, right.
sticky.
Shut up. Boo! Boo this man! Customized scuba suits. Oh, that's neat. That's fun. Like if you did... You know what this is? I just realized this. This is like if you did Outer Wilds, and no, I'm not saying it's gonna hit Outer Wilds in terms of like complete adoration of me, because that's just unreasonable to ask anything. It's like if you made... It's funny, I feel like Subnautica gave me the same vibes that I got from Outer Wilds, right? In a way that I didn't expect. as a 1-2 punch. Those games were excellent. I feel like this is what you would be like if you injected the parts of Outer Wilds that exist and make it what it is into Subnautica. I hope that makes sense. Like, I find those games to be very similar in terms of tone and aesthetic and like the way that they're presented. Not in terms of mechanics. In terms of vibes, I think they're quite similar. They're the only two games that have ever given me those vibes, you know? Even though I feel like a lot of people would argue they're pretty different, and they are, but I also think that there's quite a bit of vibes-based crossover in those as well. But it kind of feels like this is what it would look like if you pumped some of the juice from one thing. If you more directly mixed the juice of both of them together, you would probably get this. Still ain't found any algae, and I'm not sure how to find it, which is a bit of an issue. I'm assuming it's just on the ocean floor. But I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. It's just, you know. They're like, that's not algae, though. That's kelp. That's kelp. Did you say kelp? Kelp. I don't know how to spot whatever this game's version of algae looks like. It's the trick. Well, wait. Hold on. No, that's not algae. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. The colors are wildly shifting. That? I'm sorry, what? The fuck? Venom? Eddie! Eddie, look at me! I'm under the ocean, Eddie! Eddie! Like, what the fuck? That's the most fucking supernatural shit I've seen so far. What the fuck?
Shit.
Okay. Understood. Oil trace. Wait. Very weird way to do a photo.
That'll do nicely.
It's just oil? It looks sentient?
See you go.
We're sure that's just oil and not an amygdala? Bloodborne? I can't go in, okay. Eddie, get back here, Eddie! Eddie! I should rewatch those. I should rewatch those before fucking The Last Dance. Those movies rule. If you asked me 5 years, I was a fucking stick in the mud about Venom 1, and I have completely changed my tune. Those movies rule. I wish any of their personality that Sony did not intend extended to Morbius or Madam Web. Because holy shit. I believed. I tried to believe. I tried to believe going in. I saw Morbius in theaters. Venom 2 was good enough that I was like, you know what? There's a chance. There was not a chance. There was not a chance. Actually, no, the Let There Be Carnage was after Morbius, wasn't it?
There's oil in here.
But yeah.
It's only a matter of time before it leaks.
It's crazy that like Sony managed to tap into something with that movie completely by accident. Leaned into that stuff in the second one with Andy Serkis, and hopefully with the third one. Which, if you're not aware, like Andy Serkis directed the second one, which is crazy. Like that's fucking nuts. Like what? You never fucking know. But the third one's being directed by the lady who wrote the first two. So, like, shit, man, fair enough, you know? Hard to argue with that. The movie might not have a lot of, like, directing visual flair. Or maybe it will, I don't know. Maybe she's got a lot more talent. She's a first-time director. I don't think she's directed anything before. She's just the writer prior, right? It's actually kind of interesting. Like, they gave her a lot of trust, which I think is pretty neat, actually. I hope that movie's cool. I can't fucking believe Null is in it. Fucking Null is in the last trailer. That motherfucker is gonna be in the post-credit scene, and that's it. Oh yeah, wow, this fucking thing's busted. Yeah, this thing has sustained damage. That's not good. Gotta get it fixed up. Once again, though, like, yeah, we're really not. I'm really not seeing all this algae. Special algae that produces a huge amount of oxygen. Okay, sure. But how do I know it when I see it? What is the model for it? Like you can be a smart ass all you want. It looks like algae, idiot. Yeah, thanks for that. But, like, what does the model look like in the context of this game? It matters. I wish I had, like, underwater car keys that I could go pop, pop, and then the sub just gets close. Like whistling for your fucking horse in Red Dead. I should get back to Red Dead.
Back at it.
I'm still working on that God of War again plus. Chipping away at it every now and then. A couple fights every now and then. Ragnarok hit PC today. People are gonna have a blast with that. That game's fucking awesome. Ending's a little weak, but I think the ending of 2018 is a little weak, so it's a lot better than that. Also, Valhalla's ending, the free roguelike DLC for God of War Ragnarok, which is aces, by the way. If you think it's just it's just a little roguelike thing, I don't care. Yeah, no, that thing has juice. That thing has story. If you like the old God of War games, especially, I don't. But if you do like the Greek stuff, you get a lot of juice out of Valhalla. It's arguably more about the Greek stuff. It's a send-off to both the Greek stuff and the Norse stuff, honestly. It brings the whole franchise under one roof in a really neat way. Also, it ends on the single strongest note in the whole franchise. Like, the last scene of it, it's Chris Judge's single best piece of acting in the whole series. It's incredible. And it ends way better than 2018. And Ragnarok too. Which means that the whole thing now ended on a good note. Like this little saga.
Another man's
so, you know.
Treasure?
I can't even really complain. Also, the fact that was a free DLC, which, by the way, that in and of itself is crazy. That DLC was free. With the amount of content and narrative it added, it's crazy that it was free. But, like...
Very inconspicuous.
But, like...
Arriving at the gardens.
Good. An invasive strain of algae's taken root. You need to weed them out.
Always fancied myself a horticulturist.
Time to flex those green fingers, then.
He said that once already. But yeah, it's put in a weird position where, like, I think a lot of people's main issue with Ragnarok was the ending doesn't quite hit that hard. Oh, also not everybody liked playing as Atreus. I liked it quite a bit, actually. I obviously would rather keep playing as Kratos, but, like, I thought it was fine enough. Those segments just go on a little too long overall, if anything. But at the same time, they have some of the best stuff in the whole game, so it's, like, hard for me to really complain. Like, the first sequence where you scale the wall and go to Asgard is, like, goddamn. Like, that sequence is incredible. But yeah, Ragnarok's ending not quite hitting the way I wanted it to, but still better than 2018's, in my opinion. The stuff on the mountain And 2018 is good. And the Boulder fight is great. It just has this really weird feeling throughout that game's entire climax, where it feels like an anticlimax. Because it's like, nothing that happens at the end of 2018 is bad, per se. In fact, it's all quite great. It just has this nagging feeling of like, I am playing the end of Act 1. Right? This is not the end of a narrative. It is the end of Act 1 in a way that feels very, not unsatisfying. It feels very, oh, that's the algae, isn't it? Why did they play that voice line if I was nowhere fucking near it? That's for sure the algae. It just has this weird thing of like,
Chlorophyta, apparently.
It's just this weird thing of like, I am not getting to the conclusion of a narrative. I am finishing Act 1 in a way that feels very strange.
Might come in handy.
What's with this then? I thought it preferred warmer waters.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
If you're not aware, Ragnarok did a really...
Oh, wow. Hey there.
Let me guess. Joe?
Yeah. Hey.
Joe?
Hey there, you.
He's quite the celebrity around these parts.
What
Reckon
is
he lost the
happening
rest of his
down
pod a while back, poor bugger. Don't worry, he doesn't bite.
Why is my
This
cup...
joke
Huh.
definitely has its perks.
Yay! Ragnarok did a really neat thing in that they chose, and admittedly it's more of a practical decision than anything, but like, hey, the people that made God of War Ragnarok didn't want to spend 5 years making 2018, another 4 years making fucking,
Mission accomplished.
well, actually, including Valhalla. Yes, 5 years making Ragnarok. And then another 5 years making the finale of the trilogy. So they just crammed all the narrative that they had planned for 2 and 3 into Ragnarok and just made it a duology. And frankly, that was the right choice, because it ruled. Because that game fucking moves. The game's massive, and that game's plot fucking moves at a crazy pace.
I know this is none of my beeswax.
Some people feel like it slows down too much for the Atreus stuff. I don't really agree.
No?
I feel like that game's pace
She was-
is ridiculously strong and fast and great. I'm really excited to revisit it soon.
Everything.
I've been meaning to for a while, and I'm
Right
gonna
there.
finally get to it.
She wasn't happy with me coming down here.
Oh.
As environmentally minded as ever.
Well, yes, I understand. Completely. I'm just, glad she's still there for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Damn. Let me get some of those lines again real quick, actually. Let me just back up the stream slightly. Everything all right there. Let's see. None of my business. Did you get the go-ahead from Emma? Ah, I see. Gotcha. Okay, just making sure I got all that. Yeah, I would like to replay Ragnarok relatively soon. So I'll tell you what I would like to do one day. One day I wouldn't even mind streaming them, putting that whole thing on camera, because those games are great. The new ones. I've made it somewhat clear that I really detest the old games, but I've come to appreciate them as backstory now for the new ones. But man, I have a very hard time tolerating old Kratos in any capacity other than, man, I just want this dude to die. I actually want him to perish. Everything he does makes him the worst person ever. And, like, I don't want to be around him. But the narrative feat... Here's the thing. I think, as someone that really quite detests those old games, the fact that the 2018 game made me, like, Here's how I framed it. The 2018 game made me appreciate the series and it made me interested to see where the story went, and it made me like okay with Kratos. It made me okay dealing with his shit, and like it made me like okay, you know what? I can live with this character now, and I'm very excited to see him die in Ragnarok, where because 2018 basically just tells you he's going to, and I'm not going to spoil whether or not that happens in Ragnarok. But what I will say, although we've already acknowledged that Valhalla, he's alive at that, so I guess that's kind of already out there. But if 2018 made me okay with him enough to tolerate him, Ragnarok made me like him enough to where I didn't want him to die anymore. I wanted to see him die really good in Ragnarok, and again, I'll try not to say if that happens or not. Oh, I see why it happened now. It was down there. But like, fucking... I actively wanted him to be alive by the end of that game, and I wanted to spend more games with him because he grows to a ridiculous degree in Ragnarok. He mellows the fuck out in a way that really shocked me in Ragnarok. He felt way more open as a person in a way that didn't just seem like he was gruff, and like there was an appeal to that in 2018, but like he actually comes out of his shell in Ragnarok in a way that I was really surprised by. And like, oh wow, this character has places to go? Like, wow, I didn't see that coming. You know? So that was neat. And they did a great job with that.
No problems here.
So yeah, that game's great. That game's fantastic. Interact with the communication.
All right.
Yeah, having a great time with that. Having a great time revisiting that. Oh, I guess I'll mention this, even though it's... Continuity in my streams is weird, because obviously I don't expect anybody to watch these things sequentially from one game to the next, right? But I sort of talk as if people would... I don't know. I mean, I sort of view these as like a time capsule, right? So maybe someone looks. I don't know. I doubt it. But you know, I sort of treat it that way regardless. I'd mentioned I had a big ambition to do Catherine Full Body recently. That's a no-go, unfortunately. Because I forgot that game has stream blockers. Once you get just day 7, the whole game is blocked. Because I forgot that the PS5 did not completely do away with that. I thought the PS5 overrode those for some reason, but that's not true. It does not. So yeah, that was a bummer to find out.
Thank God for internal heating systems.
I also mentioned wanting to do P5 because Atlas removed the stream blockers on the final months for the PS5 when the PS5 version came out, and that was awesome. And I was like, yeah, cool. So I'm gonna do all of P5 at some point was the idea. Yeah, turns out actually, even on the PS5 version, yeah, they actually still block the last month. They said they were unblocking it and that people could stream it now, but what they meant was with your capture card, because sending out a patch to fix that would be insane. And by insane, I mean it would be the right thing to do, but they decided to be lazy. And I will call that lazy for once. Because it's literally just sending out a patch that's a kill code. Like Sony could do that.
Stickers.
You know? A kill code for the streaming thing. Like Sony could do that. It's a back end thing.
Fuel for the fire.
So it's really stupid. So yeah, I can't do P5 unless I committed to playing P5 and then switching to a capture card at the end. And admittedly, I was looking on Amazon. Capture cards are like $40. A lot fucking less than I thought. So maybe I'll just do that someday. You know? A fucking $30, $40 capture card maybe? I don't know. I'm not good at like OBS streaming, obviously. The only reason I'm able to stream normally is because of how easy it is to press a few buttons on this thing. But like, I don't know, man. There's a couple games out there that have some stuff that I'm big fans of that I wouldn't mind doing on camera. And like, I don't know, if there was ever a game that would make me go get one of those things to do the last stuff of, it would be P5, so. You know how it is. Maybe someday. No time soon, though. And also, I wanted to play Catherine Full Body before Metaphor, and I don't think I'm getting that capture card within the next 2 weeks. So, probably just gonna do that off camera, unfortunately. Sorry to say. That Hi-Fi Rush stream is still on the table. It's being planned as just a one-off, though, because of, I want to do the game with the licensed music, but I don't know if that'll nuke my fucking channel. Even if I'm not monetizing the videos, I don't know. There's licensed tracks in some of the games I've played before, like Halo 2 has that big licensed section where you're flying through the Banshees of Arbiter. And I have that. Halo 2 is one of the earlier things I did on the channel. I did the Halo 2 anniversary stream. But, like, I don't know if, like, that necessarily... I don't know. I don't know the rules on what licensed stuff's fine and what isn't, I guess. It's kind of tricky. Where... I thought there was something here. Crafting blueprints, yeah. Is it, like, below? It might be below. Yeah, I think it's like in a cave or something down here. Oh yeah, I can't see shit. No wonder I stopped doing that. But yeah, I'm basically just kind of like, that would be fun to do at some point. Obviously, we're going to do Metaphor. Metaphor is still the big stream coming up. That's going to be a full thing. 80, 90 hours on stream. We're going to go fucking nuts. That's going to be crazy. 2 to 3 weeks, I imagine, based on that reload schedule. At the same time, you know, this game's advertising itself as 80 to 90 hours. Reload advertised itself as 80 to 90 hours, like the original. P3 Reload. But I still ended up racking up 135 on Reload, not including the answer. Which we also finished recently. You should go watch that. That was a great time. I got very emotional at the start and the end. As you would expect. Yeah, so I have a feeling we'll probably overshoot the fucking numbers on Metaphor as well, based on my track record. That was 55 hours over my expected stream run for P3, so, you know, it is what it is. So I have a sneaky suspicion I might end up racking it up higher on that as well, but we'll see. So, I'm gonna say this right now. I did label this as full playthrough. I might remove that label from this, not because I'm not enjoying it. I just don't know if the appeal is quite gonna hit in the same way I was hoping it would. Because right now, I'm vibing with it. It's still too early to cast any judgment. I don't quite know just yet if this will be full. You know? I don't know just yet.
Lime fizz.
I might just tally this up as session 1, session 2 kind of thing, you know? And then we'll see. We'll see. Surf Rider, cleaning the ocean, picked up 25 pieces of plastic. I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm just not sure if the appeal will last the whole way. What is that?
Lost your last fight.
Punching bag. Oh yeah, really? Still in a playable state. I think I need to get this day's stuff done, which, by the way, Can I just see? Locate the leak. Right. Yeah, maybe I should just be focusing on the tasks. Maybe that's part of it. I guess, actually, you know what? That's kind of maybe that's part of the issue, is I'm kind of wandering a lot. I'm not really realizing where I'm supposed to go. And I think part of that's I didn't have the objective locked, and I don't think I realized I knew how to, I don't think I realized I could do that. That might have been help. That might have been hurting things. Hey, focus on forward progression for a bit. But yeah, metaphor is going to be a big thing. We'll see what else happens beyond that. I still plan on streaming Alien for Extra Life. Still need to actually tell the guys about it. Though to be fair, I'm pretty depresso lately, so why do you think I'm streaming so much? I'm trying to pass the time. And part of
things.
oh my god, there's a boost. You can boost.
Yeah, it's good. Last time was, you know.
Well, that makes this a lot more manageable, Jesus.
This feels like the real deal.
That it is. Nothing quite like it.
Yeah, realizing there was a boost makes this a lot more manageable, wow.
You'd hardly recognize it. Bear in mind, I was straight off the boats back then.
Definitely a leak here, Tim. Got something pouring out of a pipe.
Yep, confirmed on our end. Runoff from the refinery. Horrible stuff.
Okay.
Not to worry. Follow the pipe there until you reach the flow control. That should stop it.
Roger.
The company's been pushing the system pretty hard of late. Never been more demand. Manufacturing, consumer demand.
Oh, follow the pipe.
That sort of thing. Means there might be more leaks. Small ones, you know. Popping up every now and again. Keep an eye out.
But yeah, I wish I'd realized that the swim boost on the regular swim carried over. You know, I'm starting to get the impression that the leak was actually there at the thing that clearly looked like a leak, but I kind of assumed it wasn't for some reason because I couldn't interact with it. Like, I tried. So I thought, oh, maybe it is actually further up the pipe, but maybe it's not. Maybe it actually is a matter of touching it. Somehow. I don't know. It seems wrong because it didn't work when I tried, but... like, I don't have a tool to use, so, like... it says follow the pipe, so... I'm noticing that the boost, though, has, like,
Don't go anywhere.
has a little meter, so it's not infinite. In fact, it seems like the fuel's only draining when I boost, which is interesting.
Sure.
But yeah,
Fashion is cold into
I might downgrade this from full playthrough status, and then we'll just play... I might adopt the same way I did Tactica, where I was just like, we're just gonna keep going! And then I just ended up doing the whole thing. That's a little too high up. Actually, speaking of high up, that's the thing we should test.
Here we go.
Let me see something. Straight up. Can I surface? It's a good question. In fact, I can. Emma's World. Take a peek at the surface. Oh, interesting. Can I go back down? There we go. Let's see. Another leak.
Pipe heads into a cave.
That's it. Valve should be inside.
Oh, mash. Beat it up.
This is like a sewer. Water's filthy.
Oil flux container. Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, I twist the stick, okay.
Hopefully that does it. Leaks. Well, it's not repaired, but it stopped leaking.
Excellent. The local fishies will, I'm sure, be grateful. Head on back to the life module for now. Don't want you overdoing it.
Tim, are you...
Oh yeah? What's up?
Connection. Okay. Best head back.
Gotcha. Any special stuff I can pick up along the way? Yeah, there is actually. Oh yeah, this is going a lot smoother now that I have that boost.
I think we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. Happens from time to time. Now, tools. There's a crafting table in the storage room that's just been activated.
Yeah. Noticed it earlier. Nice bit of kit.
Usually we'd have the starter blueprints ready to go, but we're running a bit behind. Head over and grab them, would you?
Okay. I assume the chest is in here. Also, although, to be fair, there's two of them on this thing, apparently.
This one looks familiar, somehow.
Okay. A chest? What is this?
A harpoon.
Oh,
Now this is shiny.
harpoon. Whaling harpoon. But there's another chest here, like real close. Fishy.
Nice composition on that one.
Diver boost. What is diver boost? Fishing vessel, diving boost. Oh, that was diver boost. Whatever I just picked up was. I don't know if I should touch that right away until I know what that is, or have at least more than one. Might waste something kind of useful. Didn't Nintendo bring back... Oh, it's right here. Didn't Nintendo bring back Endless Ocean recently? That game was cool on the Wii. What the fuck is that?
Whew, that's one big bone.
A vertebrae, segment of animal spine, likely from a marine animal. Fishing vessel symbol, right? No. Then what is that? What is that symbol? Oh, it's me. It's me. It me.
Pleased to see me?
I don't know how much longer the stream will go. We hit 2 hours just now. I would be shocked if we went even over 30 more minutes. It's late, but we'll be on just a little longer. Probably no later than when I get back to base and then like look around a little bit, maybe get through the next sleep phase kind of stuff. But I'll grab some more collectibles along the way. I'm already in this kind of area, you know. Man, if I didn't know any better, that sound the sub made when it stopped, I would think that was a fucking Reaper. Leviathan class entity detected nearby. Oh god! What do you mean there's a ghost Leviathan over there? Dude, you want to talk about moments I'm happy I captured on stream? The first time I saw the ghost Leviathans at the edge of the map in Subnautica, that was a fucking moment. The fact that Subnautica was also like all my friends are here stream was also great. It makes me a little sad that streams got to a place where like I felt like I was bothering everybody with it, you know? And kind of the way I like to run things, you know? Kind of the specificity of the way I like to have my scrapbook, you know?
Lights are all green.
Kind of ended up necessitating doing the majority of them myself, unless it specifically is a thing that I like set up as a multi-person thing. Like with Sam and Max. That was fun. I still have this background idea to hit Caitlin with the Kajumbo effect, but I don't know if it'll ever materialize. I apparently accidentally used a gas tank, and that makes me sad. Unless it's automatic. Yeah, I kind of want to do. I kind of want to Metal Gear pill Caitlin. See how that goes. I think that could be a lot of fun.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Always wanted to get this'll work.
To my... I think Caitlin tried to play Death Stranding for a bit. Didn't get very far. But seemed pretty guffawed by it.
I think I used to own one of those.
But Metal Gear's a lot easier to get through, time-wise. Other than 5. 5's a big investment. I really hope we get 4 Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, and 5 in that Master Collection Volume 2. And then I hope we get a Volume 3 that's like a bunch of odds and ends. Like weird freak picks. Like Twin Snakes, Acid, fucking throw Ghost Babel in there, Portable Ops, right? Rising, Revengeance, essential. You have to put Revengeance in there. You have to. You know, stuff like that. A bunch of weirdo freak picks that haven't been on consoles or were never on consoles in a while, or that haven't been in a while or just never were. That'd be my ideal for. With you already have Volume 1 with 1, 2, and 3. I think doing 4 and then the 5 experience would be the best way to do that. You might think, yeah, but 5's already playable on PS4. Yeah, it is, but it's one of those games that's stuck at 1080p, so you might as well. You could spiff it up. You could remaster it, easy enough. Just make it run. Even just making that game run better would be worth it, you know. Make it run. Let it run on 120. Whatever you got to do. Stuff like that. Even on PC, just put it in a wrapper, make it part of the collection. You know, stuff like that. Because might as well. Also, getting to unify Ground Zeroes and 5 into a single experience is good as well. Although I guess they have the MGS5 complete experience, or whatever the hell they call the definitive experience, I think they called it, which has Ground Zeroes on the disc and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that would be a good idea. Obviously, the big hook for that collection, though, obviously, is 4 is finally unchained from the PS3. By the way, a world where MGS4 is unchained from the PS3 before the PS3 ratchets after Rift Apart, that's a cold fucking world. That's awful. Not awful for MGS4 because MGS4 rules, but awful for everybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, by the way. If you can't vibe with MGS4, I can't vibe with you. I'll put you in the microwave hallway. That's what happens there. Is there a chest? Wait. Move away slightly. There is in fact a chest. I think there's multiple still. Just hoping it's not... Oh, wait, crafting blueprints are on... Interesting. They're on that thing. Wait, maybe below? Can we check down below? Is there like a cave somewhere or something? Admittedly, the thalassophobia is not hitting me when nothing's really happening underwater, like they're not really encountering a problem. Oh, that's funny, I was Googling this and I put it in the tags for the video. I discovered there is a term, because thalassophobia is the fear of the underwater, right? I discovered there is a second step to that, which would be the fear of essentially a Leviathan-class entity. A thing that is very large underwater actually has its own classification, and you ain't gonna fucking believe me. I'm not kidding. I found this out, and right 20 minutes before I started the stream. Megalothalassophobia. Fucking sick. It's thalassophobia, except megalovania plays in the distance. Apparently fucking Deltarune is gonna be finished soon. That's cool. I haven't bothered to play any of those first 2 chapters, even though I've had them on my console forever. Kinda just would rather do it all as one thing. I'll stream that. That could be cool. Because I didn't get to have that experience with Undertale, because I saw it spoiled for me everywhere at first, right? And then by the time I actually played Undertale, I'd seen the whole game, like, multiple times, So it's like, yeah. Which I guess I say spoiled as if watching it willingly in other places wasn't my prerogative, but, doesn't change the fact that I didn't really get to have that experience, but it's entirely my fault. So it'd be nice to kind of have that with Deltarune and not have to worry about the hype, Fabio was telling me that Deltarune's, like, way better than Undertale in his mind, because it's, like, got a party system and shit like that, apparently. I've seen nothing of it. I know there's someone... I know it's like a riff on Undertale, but, like, I don't know in what context or how they're doing it, or what they're playing with,
Heavy.
I would assume that just doing something that's a straight riff on Undertale, to be honest, as his follow, would be a very bad idea, in my estimation, simply because, like, chaining yourself to that thing doesn't seem smart to me. But apparently it's great, so who am I to argue?
Plastic bottle.
Apparently, I remember seeing people pretty much universally feel like it was better than Undertale even. So, like, hey, sick, great. These might be the crates it's actually talking about.
This is a new blueprint for the crafting table. Perfect.
Oxygen stick. That seems important.
Got them.
Head inside and get crafting.
Repair kit. Shouldn't I dock the sub so that it can be repaired? I assume that's how it gets repaired. Stanley Moray, personal information. No idea why I've got my own logbook entry. This is my logbook, after all. This is indeed my second job for Unitrench, though, and the second under Tim Graham. First one was as a harbor diver, basic maintenance duties. Now, well, I'm down here in the Big Blue. I came away from here as I needed the money and the space and time away from life. Yeah. Your recent request has been approved, although I'm not sure where this request has come from. This guy, Stan Moray, is now under the supervision, under your supervision as an offshore operator. Have fun. Yeah, the chest symbols have actually gone away. Okay. I assume I need to dock the ship for it to repair.
It's cold out there.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her. When she dived down low, huh, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Where's the airlock? Or not the airlock. Why am I so insistent on doing that with that camera angle? For immersion.
The captain's mind was not of greed. He belonged to the whaleman's creed. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take a...
Tim's like, shut up! And he stopped.
Back to the table now. Try it out.
Okay. Yeah, this stuff actually got in here.
Must have cost a fortune to get all this stuff down.
Oh, hell yeah. I fucked up bad. This is neat. If you think about it, the punching bag was a very, like, telling creation of man. We really needed to get these big sandbags so that we had an ability to get our aggression out. We could have just tried not being aggressive. Or you could say that it's good that we have a good way to express that. Let's go with that. It's more flattering.
Looks like a whalebone, maybe. Or an extremely hungry dolphin.
Jesus. A whalebone, surely. There's a surprising lack of skeletons out there, considering the place is on the migratory path of several different species. Makes me wonder if there's a place they go when they see the end coming. Punching bag. Diving is one big leg day. My calves are like iron, but the upper body could use a little tuning. Thank goodness for this, then. Should give me a good old workout.
Let's get cooking.
Interesting. Oxygen stick. Oh, that's really weird, actually. I'm still in control of walking him when I'm using the table?
Reckon I have enough to put something together?
That's really weird. Yeah, oh yeah, wow, yeah. If I move it with the analog stick, it still considers me moving him. That's really... I've never seen anything like that before. When I do it with the D-pad, it seems fine now.
All right. Easy as that. Should let Tim know.
Repair kit for the... Yeah, for the sub, yeah. Let's get a few of those, honestly.
There we go.
Oxygen upgrade. Fuck. Decorations. Decoration 3. Internal use only.
Nope.
Already done that. Interesting. Is it like like a little sub that gets hung on like the ceiling or something. Something I'm noticing, by the way, is that it says to press square, but I'm pressing circle to back out of everything, and it seems
A lot
fine
of
with
blood
it.
on this iron. Blood and sweat.
A whaling harpoon. Hard to believe whaling was such an important industry back in the day. Meat, blubber, and oil. How would you steal yourself? I wonder, to throw one of these deep into a whale's flesh, to set out with the intent to kill such a majestic creature. Glad I'll never know. Yeah, I agree. Couldn't do it.
That was a find, and no mistake. Makes the whole place feel more familiar. Founded by a bunch of surfers to keep the oceans clear of plastic and the like. Good on them.
To change this unit's vocal characteristics, contact the Uni Trench Legal Department.
Jimbo.
So much equipment. Tim, I am officially a master recycler.
Good way to reuse all the junk you may find out there. Now, we're trying to pin down where these comms glitches are coming from. Need you to check the local signals just outside. Follow your marker.
I can do that. It's down now.
Damn, I kind of thought this would be the end of the day. But I guess not. How do I save? Save date 255. Probably when I got in here, I left one of the rooms. Okay, let's get back in the sub, which I assume will save the game. And then, to be honest, I think that'll be it for us.
Into the wild blue yonder.
Just a scratch. Use a repair kit on Moon. 58. Okay. How the fuck do I quit to main menu? Oh, back to main menu. Oh, okay. I didn't even catch that. That's funny. Geez, your power consumption is weird. Not weird like that shouldn't be there. Weird like I don't know how that works. But it's fine. Surfrider Foundation. There's more. I'm sorry, wait, is this a real organization? I assumed it was in-game, like in-universe. Under the Waves is proud to partner with Surfrider Foundation Europe to bring awareness to the urgency of ocean protection efforts through the medium of gaming. As you explore the ocean with Stan, you will encounter bits and pieces of a Surfrider's history, their actions to protect the environment, as well as glimpses into how the organization is part of Stan's history. You'll also have the opportunity to unlock Surfrider achievements through collectibles. The mentions have been brought to you directly by Surfrider Foundation on their decades of field work and research into the critical nature of ocean preservation for future generations. Huh. The NGO Surfrider Foundation is a not-for-profit collective of positive activists taking action in the field to protect the ocean for future generations. More than 30 years, SFE has been and continues to be a recognized authority in various areas of expertise: marine, litter, water quality, and public health, coastal management, and climate change. You can learn more on their official website. Wow, I wish I'd actually looked at that earlier. That would have given a little more context to some of those bits. That's neat. This is like sponsored by some real shit. That's not an in-universe kind of org. That's neat. Well, that was a solid first session of Under the Waves. We will come back for it tomorrow. Again, I might tack the full playthrough moniker off of it for now, just because I don't know if we'll finish it. But I'm having enough fun to where I think we'll try. It also doesn't seem terribly long, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I don't need to get everything in the ocean. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. It's decent. I didn't have high expectations for it or anything, but I think maybe after a year or so, I might have been expecting a little more. But we're way too early to judge it, so I'm enjoying it. That's enough. I don't need to ask for much. Okay. was a long friggin' day. Oh, long friggin' day. Oh man, as you can tell, I only got to start doing this after midnight. So yeah. Oh yeah, that bass dude, he's coming in again. He's like, oh, you can't leave. Hey, kick that bass up. Anyway, my cat is doing a big heckin' stretch, which means come here, bud. Which means it is time for me to do a big heckin' stretch into sleeping. I don't have a better way to play this out than that. Jesus. Good night. We'll do more of this tomorrow, of course. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Bye for now.